Hello, welcome to Knit and Crochet with Gilmore Girl. My name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. This is like take 3 of the video. The first time I messed up, the second time I sneezed, and it wasn't a very pretty sight, so I had to do it again. Anyways, as if you needed to know that, but welcome. If you are new to the channel, thank you very much for checking me out, and welcome, hi. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you very much for coming back. I know it's been a very long time since I've done a video. I apologize for that. I meant to do one before Christmas and one at Christmas, but life got in the way and I wasn't able to do them, so I do apologize. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate in the winter. And I did. I had a wonderful Christmas. Oh, look, there's a picture of my dad kissing me at my grad day. Yeah, that was a picture right there. Oh, can you see right there? It was on my graduation day. Not exactly the day I graduated from high school, but the pictures they took before grad. And the lady was said, "Give your daughter a kiss," so he did. I love that picture. It's so beautiful. And I graduated like in 2016 at the age of 38. So it's a very special time for me. It was the best day of my life. But anyways, okay. Anyways. And you can see my messy bookshelves. Oh my goodness. Anyways, okay, what I was going to say is I had a wonderful Christmas. I went, oh, you can see my bra strap. Wonderful. I went to a place. I thought we were going to a cabin with my dad and stepmom, myself, my dad, and my stepmom. But they surprised me, and they ended up renting a whole basement suite of a big fancy house. Now, if you live in a small one-bedroom apartment like I do, a big fancy house is like heaven. It was wonderful. And it was right by the lake. You could see the lake, Okanagan, or not Okanagan Lake, what was it? It was in OK Falls, so I don't know what lake that is. It might be Skaha, I'm not sure. It's right by Penticton, so it could be Skaha Lake, I'm not sure. But it was beautiful. And they had a sauna, but we didn't use a sauna because we all get claustrophobic in saunas. So we didn't use that, but it was cool. And 2 big bedrooms and a huge kitchen with a big long island. It was so cool. A big living room, a TV outside on the porch with chairs and a TV. Not that we went outside much because it was cold. But, I mean, the thought was nice. And a TV inside. And it was just wonderful. We stayed in and had fun. And then my brother and sister-in-law came up on Boxing Day from Kelowna. And we had a wonderful talk with them. It was just wonderful. And my dad and my stepmom spoiled me rotten, which, you know, I wasn't really expecting. So it was really nice. So I got a lot of good gifts for Christmas. And, yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. My stepmom and I don't always get along, but I feel like we took another step in our relationship during those few days. And I feel like things are going good with us now. So it's good. We had a great time. Anyways, I hope you had a wonderful holiday. It's almost at the end of the year, people. I know. The year went by so fast for me. Usually it goes by slow, but this year went so fast. It's really weird. Anyways, this is a knit and crochet podcast, so we won't do chit chat until later, even though I've been chit chatting for like 4 minutes already. I don't have a cold, but I'm getting a bit croaky once in a while, and I don't have a drink. Oh, that was smart. Anyways, do you like my shirt? This shirt I got from my friend Liz. She got it for me. It's an old shirt of hers, and she lost weight, so it doesn't fit her anymore. It's too big for her, so she gave it to me, and I'm like, that's why I gain weight, to be able to take the burden off my friends. That's it. Anyways, so one gift I got from my dad has to do with knitting. And I'm just going to move this over here so I can show you. It's actually called crow hooking. Another name for it, I'm going to move my camera a bit. Another name for it is crow knitting. I like crow hooking better. So I opened the present. I'm like, oh, knitting needles. Thanks, Dad. I thought they were circular knitting needles. They weren't. They had hooks on them. I'm like, what the heck? There's a hook on each end. I'm like, where does that come? What? So I had to look it up on YouTube. So I went on YouTube and I said, How do you knit with hooks on both ends? And this is crow hooking came up. So most crow hooks are just a long crochet hook with hook on one side and hook on the other end. But the ones I got have a circular, you know, like in circular needles in knitting, they have that cord in between so you can make bigger blankets and stuff. Well, that's what these are. So I'm really excited. So let me get my yarn all untangled here and I'll show you what it does and how to do it because it's really neat. I found it on YouTube, like I said, and it was really easy to learn. It's a lot like Tunisian crochet, if you know how to Tunisian crochet. I don't know how to say that. Tunisian crochet? Tunisian. So, what it is, I started a blanket already. Oh, look, I made a mistake already. Hold on, I'm just going to fix this first. Because if I don't fix it, I won't notice it later and I'll wreck it. Because knowing me, I wreck things, right? So just let me put these back on. And I will show you how to do it. At least the first part of it. Because it's actually a two-part thing. Come on, get on there. How come my fingers don't want to work today? Do you ever have those days when your fingers just don't want to work? You know? I get those days a lot, especially in the morning, and it is in the morning. Oh, by the way, it's like 8:51 a.m. on December 29th, 2018. Almost 2019, people. My fingers just don't want to work. This is ridiculous. Come on, fingers. Okay, I'm going to have to do it this way. So, what you do, come on, get on there. I just lost a few stitches, that's all. So, okay, so what it looks like, it's a hook on each end, like that. And then in between here is all the cords. There's the cord. And what it does is makes extra large afghans. So I'm making one, and I can't even show you how long it is on the screen, but it's this long. And what it does is if you use two colors, it makes it so that on one side, if you look on this side, I'm using purple and pink. If you look on this side, it's mostly pink right there, right? If you turn it around, it's reversible, and on this side, it's mostly purple. So that's the way it turns out when you do it. What you do, you chain however many you want to chain, and then you, let's see, how did I start this? So you chain, and then you put them on the YouTube it. It's very easy, and I'm doing the second step right now, so the second step is just like Tunisian crochet. You just go like, round it around, and then take off 2, and take off 2. See, and it makes it like that. But the first part is hard to explain. I'm not a tutorial person, people. I'm not good at showing and telling people things. I don't have the right camera to do tutorial. If I had like an overhead camera that I could put, if you have any suggestions, let me know, because I would love to do tutorials. But the only camera I have is like my phone, and it doesn't have much space on it. And my computer, and I can't really show you with the computer. But, and I can't afford to buy a big camera, but I want to get one that I could connect so that it could go over me and I can show you what I'm doing. I'll have to check into that. But, yeah. So it makes this, which is really cool. And I chained 280, I believe. Maybe 300, I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure how many I changed, but it's big. And, yeah, I'm loving doing it. It's very relaxing. It takes a long time to do. As far as crochet and knitting go, I'd compare it to knitting for me, because knitting goes slower for me than crochet. And this is quite slow, but it's fun. It's relaxing. So if you ever want to try it, my dad told me these were the same price as knitting needles. So, knitting needles are, for the circular ones, are about, in Canada, in Walmart, they're about $5, $6. So they would be around the same price for these. Check them out if you'd like to. make a big Afghan. That's what I plan on doing. For one of my goals for 2019 is to make 3 big Afghans. So, I'm doing that. So this one is going to be a bunch of different colors. I'm going to use scrap yarn and just make a whole bunch of different colors. So I'm excited to do it. This much took me about, I would say I worked on about 4 hours a day for 2 days, so about 8 hours, plus about an hour yesterday, so about 9 hours of this. It's slow working, but it's fun. It's enjoyable, it's relaxing, it's just a lot of fun. So try crow hooking if you'd like. YouTube it, just put in crow hooking. There's quite a few tutorials. There's only one, sorry. There's only one that I found that they show the cord, but it's the same thing with just the double-ended hooks on the crochet hook. It's the same thing as if you had a cord. So the cord just makes it longer and easier to do, I think. So, crow hooking is fun. Try it. Another thing I've been working on, so I have told you before, I believe, that my friends and I are starting at the clubhouse where I go to, which is the CMHA Clubhouse, Canadian Mental Health Association Clubhouse. I'm talking too fast, I'm sorry. It's a place where people who have mental illness can get together and have fun and just enjoy each other's company in a non-judgmental environment. It's wonderful. I do my tics for my Tourette's, no problem. Although Tourette's isn't a mental illness, a lot of people treat me differently because of the tics. So I am able to do my tics there and nobody makes fun of me. In fact, one friend always says, Cheryl's in the house, whenever I do a tic, so it's kind of fun. And we just have a lot of fun. If you have a panic attack or a crying fit or whatever, nobody judges you. It's just a really great place to get together and have coffee and talk and do crafts, and we go on field trips and stuff, so it's a lot of fun. Field trips makes it sound like it's a kid's school, but it's not. It's just a lot of fun. We're all adults. You have to be over 18 to be in. And just to let you know, there's a few people who have thought, not on my community here, but in Merritt, who think that the clubhouse is for homeless people who are addicted to drugs and alcohol. And no, it's not that. All of us have houses or places to live. And you're not allowed in the clubhouse that day if you are high or drunk. If you're under the influence of any type, you're not allowed into the clubhouse that day. So, everybody respects that. They're wonderful. We only had one problem with one person once in the last few years that I've been there, and that got handled really professionally and kindly, and it was very well done. I'm very happy with the lady who works there. She handled it perfectly, and the person came back and apologized, and he is now a member of the clubhouse, so it's wonderful. So, everything's worked out fine. So anyways, I love going there. So anyways, the point is, we have decided to do the farmer's market and a few craft fairs next year. So, so my friend Liz and I don't know how much I've told you about this, whether I've even told you about this or not, so I apologize if I have. So we have decided to do a few craft fairs next year, as well as the farmer's market, and the farmer's market runs from May till October, and then there's also started last year as a Friday night craft sale group, that they actually closed down one of the streets in Merritt, and have a whole bunch of booths of people selling things homemade. And so my friend Liz and I decided to start it, and then everybody else contributed, and now we're called the Clubhouse Crafters. So I came up with the name. Somebody said, what should we call ourselves? I was like, Clubhouse Crafters, and so that kind of stuck. So Liz and I are she does crochet, fabulous crochet pad stuff that she does, things. I do, of course, crochet, knitting, loom knitting, and now crow hooking. So, we're making different things for the group. We just started, just a few weeks ago, starting to slowly make things, and now that Christmas is over, my throat is croaking up. Now that Christmas is over, we're really working hard on it. So I made some baby hats. So I loom knitted these. I loom knitted some newborn hats. I don't have a drink and my throat is going crazy here. I don't know why. I don't have a cold or anything. But aren't these, I haven't woven any ends yet, but aren't these adorable? These are newborn or preemie hats. And I loom knitted them on my 24 peg loom. And all it is E-wrap. So I made that one. This one was on my 36 loom for toddlers. And this is another 24 peg loom. Of course, I haven't woven any ends because you know me. I like that one. That one's pretty. And then I've got another one. I've been working really hard on these. I figure, you know, babies are born every month, so people might like them. And I've got one more, another red and white one. So those I've been working on. I've actually made a lot of gifts for Christmas. I made some fingerless mitts for Freedom, my stepmom. And then I wasn't supposed to say her name, I'm sorry. And then I made a hat for my dad, and a hat for my brother, and a hat for my sister-in-law. I made some scrunchies and a hat for my friend Liz's daughter. I made a hat for the little boy babysit, and a hat for the little girl I babysit, and a hat for their little sister. Oh my goodness, so I've made lots. So I don't know if I have shown you the Delaney hat I made. I don't know if I uploaded that video, but it's a Delaney spiral hat. I'm going to be making more of them. So I will show you in a new next video probably. I'll have some more. But they're just hats with spirals on top that you gather like a pom-pom. And it looks so cute. So I've made a bunch of those. So I'm going to make more of those because I think they're adorable. Yeah. I also made some dishcloths, which I don't know which ones I've shown you, which ones I haven't. So I'm just not going to show you. They're just basic dishcloths, different patterns. I think I showed you that knitting pattern book. I'll have to go back on my video and see what I've shown you. I had a knitting dishcloth pattern book, and they're great, and I have a lot of dishcloths from there. Also, I've been working on hair scrunchies, which I think I showed you, but here's one right here. This is just a single crochet, and then I do scrunchies with double crochet, and then you put them, I'm trying to find one here. I think I gave them all away to my friend's daughter for Christmas, but they're double crochet, chain 3, double crochet to a hair tie, and like a loop, and then you scrunch it up, and it makes a really nice scrunchies. I'll be making those more, so I'll show you. So I've been working on my crow project. I've also been working on Ryan and Beverly's present. As you know, Ryan and Beverly getting married in May. Ryan called me on Christmas Day. It was so sweet. I talked to him and Beverly as well, and they had a wonderful Christmas, so that's good. So I don't know where I was in this blanket last time I showed you, but I've worked, whoops, I got upside down. I've worked quite hard on it the last couple days. So, how can I show you? So this is it so far. And, yeah, it's beautiful. I'm loving it. So it's going to be a big square. I'm going to make it extra large. So it will probably, I'm on my second ball of yarn. I'll probably do another 2 balls of yarn. So, and if you look at it on this side, you can, I don't know if you can see, but there's like squares there. So this is on my extra large loom. You can do it on any loom. It's the 10 stitch blanket pattern. And if you know knitting, you know, or I think they have it in crochet as well, a 10 stitch blanket pattern. This is actually done on the loom. You can find it on, I believe, Good Knit Kisses. If you go to my playlist, I have a list of loom knit patterns on YouTube. It's under there if you want to check it out. It's really easy. It's fun. It's relaxing. once you get the hang of it, it's really easy to do, and it makes beautiful blankets. So I'm working on that one. Isaac. So that's about all I'm working on. I did a lot of Christmas gifts. So now I'm going to be starting to make things for myself and things for the farmer's market. And we're doing a craft fair when we get our forever home, our clubhouse forever home. We call it our forever home. It's a place where we are going to have our official clubhouse, where right now we're just renting a place and it's not really our own. But in probably February or March of next year, we're getting our forever home. And it's beautiful, and we're going to have sewing machines and computers, and it's just going to be wonderful. So we're looking forward to that. Anyways, we're going to have a craft fair then, and we realized that a lot of people in Merritt don't know what the CMHA Clubhouse really is. Like I said, a lot of people think it's for the homeless or for people that are addicted and or are crazy or whatever, but no, it's not. And so we, well, then again, we all crazy, but who isn't crazy, right? But we're going to have a craft fair and sell our goods. That doesn't sound good. Our crafting goods. We're going to sell our crafting goods and have a tour of the place and give them information, the people of Merritt, some information about the clubhouse and what it really is. So we're looking forward to that. So I'm knitting and crocheting some stuff for that. Yeah. And I also have a couple presents I want to make for Kendra. If you remember my little sweetheart Kendra, she's the little girl I used to babysit, and I told her I would send her and her mom and dad some Christmas presents. So I want to make some things up for them and send it off. And that's all I have to do. So as far as knitting and crochet goes for 2019, I'm done showing my objects. So if you are here just to see the knitting and crocheting, thank you very much for joining me. But if you'd like some chit chat and to learn about some of my goals for 2019, then stay put and we'll get on with that. So for 2019, I have reading goals. I love reading, and I have so many books, as you could tell. Look at all those books. And those are just 3 of my shelves. I have like 4 shelves of books. And I have a lot of reading goals I want to do. I want to read through a whole bunch of my books that I have. I've started a lot of my books, but I haven't finished them, and I kept buying more books. So I want to read through my stash, or not stash. Stash is for knitting, Cheryl. Stash, whatever you want to call it, my book collection, I want to read through that. So that's my goal. I do have some specific goals for reading, but that's my main goal, is just to read through what I have. I also have some knitting and crochet and loom knitting goals and crow hooking goals. So as I said, for the crow hooking, I want to make 3 big blankets. I think 2 of them will be crow hooking, I'm hoping. And one of them, I would like to make another one of these, the 10-stitch blankets, for myself. Sorry, tick. Sorry about that. I'm sure you really wanted to see my mouth open, but had to do it. And, anyways, so I want to make 3 large blankets, Afghans. I'm not putting too many goals on myself as far as what I want to get done, because I feel pressured then to knit and crochet, and I like it to be a relaxing time. I don't want to feel pressured. I'm going to feel pressured enough with the farmer's market and everything. Plus, we are starting, the Clubhouse Crafters are starting a business where people can order things as well. We also might be going online for local people, and maybe throughout BC or throughout Canada. We're not sure. One thing I didn't mention, too, is half the proceeds of all this goes towards the Clubhouse. So you are helping to support, or not you guys, but people are helping to support the Clubhouse on that. So half the proceeds go to Clubhouse, and the other half goes to the crafter who made the thing. We have bakers, we have bead workers, we have one lady who makes beautiful earrings. We have knitters, crocheters, we have some artists that are going to be drawing some original things and selling them, hopefully. So yeah, it's going to be fun. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. What was I talking about? Oh, right, goals. So I don't know why you guys watch me. All I do is babble along. Anyways, okay, so my goals are basically to make whatever I have to and whatever I can for the farmers market and for the craft fairs. I have really no goals for myself, really, apart from the blankets. I would like to crochet myself some tops, maybe. That'd be kind of fun. I think would be nice. I'm going to be knitting and crocheting dishcloths a lot because they sell like hotcakes here. So I'll be making a lot of those, and hair scrunchies and baby stuff and just different things to sell. So it'll be wonderful. And what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. Anyways, I'll be busy. I've also, through the clubhouse, have made some great friends, and one of the friends and I talk on the computer all the time. We type, we don't talk, we just type through Messenger, and we have our crochet and chat times, where each of us are crocheting or knitting, and we just type our conversation, and it's a lot of fun, because I can hear her voice, you know, even though she's not really talking to me. And Liz and I have been really close in that. We've been close friends, and she's the one who's also the crocheter. And it's fun to find someone who has a passion like mine, like I have, you know. So we've been chatting a lot, and it's been a lot of fun crocheting with her. And she finds it relaxing winding up yarn into balls and getting knots out, which I find incredibly frustrating. And I get overwhelmed and I end up crying. Whereas she has problems figuring out patterns. She gets frustrated when she can't understand a pattern, and I end up looking at the pattern and figuring it out for her, and then telling her what they mean. So it's relaxing to me to figure out patterns. It's relaxing to her to wind up yarn, so it kind of works together. You know, she has a problem with pattern, she sends it to me, and I look at it and tell her what to do. And then if I have yarn that needs to be wound up, she comes over and does that. So that's wonderful. Good friends. I don't know why I did that, but maybe it's a heart. Good friends. Anyways, so other goals I have for 2019, I want to lose weight, but I always do, but this time I really do want to lose weight. I want to lose about 50 pounds in the year of 2019. I would also like, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. I think it's just going to be watching how much sugar and carbs I take in. And, I can't exercise. I hurt too much, so the most I can do is walk a bit, so I'll be walking a bit. I don't walk a lot. I hurt too much. I found out I have arthritis in my knee. I don't know if I told you that, and I think I may have arthritis in my fingers as well. So that's kind of rough, but I want to have a cleaner house this year. I have to clean a lot of it. It's still really messy, and I have to... Oh, my throat's so croaky. I better go. I am so sorry. I have to go. My throat is really croaky. So, anyways, I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas or holiday, and I hope you have a wonderful New Year. Happy New Year, and God bless you in all you do. And I will be back with another video in the new year. I hope to do more videos in the new year. So thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to give me a thumbs up. It helps with the channel, supporting the channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe if you would like. As Kendra says, what does she say? Down here, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. It's so cute. She does little videos as if she's online. She's like, remember to like and subscribe. That's what she does. Remember to like and subscribe. And I don't know why she does that, but she does. It's cute. I miss her. I miss her so much. Anyways, okay, have a great day. God bless. Bye.